Hey guys, Alex here, my Ring of Honor Homecoming 2012 review. This is the very first show of 2012 that ROH did, and all in all, it's a pretty decent show to start the year with. They had a lot of good stuff here, and actually set up for a very big event that's going on in Chicago this Saturday, which I'm going to, and I'm very excited for. So let's just get into it real quick. First match was World's Greatest Tag Team against Future Shock. This was coming off of Michelle Bennett and Charlie Haas's heel turn, so this is basically just them establishing themselves as heels, you know, basically just fucking with the crowd, pissing them off, and just wanting to get over on a face tag team, and you know, whatever. All in all, it was a pretty good match. Nothing really much to it. It's kind of short, only like 7 minutes, 8 minutes, I think. Adam Cole and Kyle O'Reilly looked okay. Michelle Bennett and Charlie Haas really worked well as a heel, I think, and better than the face, I think. So it was alright, but nothing really special. 2 3/4. Then we had a 4-corner survival match. Tommaso, Ciampa, Andy Ridge, Mike Bennett, and Grizzly Redwood. This was fun for me. I liked it, but it was kind of weird to have like Andy Ridge and Grizzly in there just because you knew that those two were going to win. Mike Bennett was just basically there to be there, and Ciampa was there to get another win. So wasn't really anything special. It's kind of fun though. I didn't mind it too much, and there was a really cool spot at the end where Grizzly Redwood dives at the outside. Ciampa catches him and does the air raid crash on the apron. Just that looked pretty painful. So it was all right. Kind of cool thing when Ciampa and Bennett were working together. I think they make a pretty good tag team actually. But I give it 2.5, 2 1/4. Then we had Steen versus Kid and King. Before that, Carino came out, talked about Steen being reinstated at Final Battle, and just putting over the fact that like everyone in the locker room respects him now. Steen comes out, cuts his unit promo. Very funny promo, actually. I liked it a lot. I just enjoy Steen on the mic all together. Like, he's just one of the best guys on the mic in all of wrestling, in my opinion. Like, right up there with CM Punk as far as mic skills are concerned. And, you know, he basically cut a promo that, like, you know, Steve Carino doesn't need the respect of everyone else. They should always respect him for who he is. Blah, 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 blah. Really good stuff, though. Kind of helped further the storyline around. Match with Steen and Kenny King was pretty good. I actually really enjoyed it. Crowd really was into this. Like, Steen was really worth the crowd. Like, they were cheering for him, but at the same time, there was like a couple of like kids in the front row, and Kevin King was just fucking with the whole match. Like, they were chanting, "Let's go, Kenny!" Like, he threw Kenny King right in front of him, like bit his ear, and like, "Yeah, I can't hear you now." And just I enjoyed that a lot. This is kind of just like a match to get Kevin Steen over, like just to get him like a match to keep him rolling. So that was nice, but so Kenny didn't get a lot of offense, but you know, Kenny still looked good here. A few sloppy parts here, but like I said, I really enjoyed it. I thought the crowd was really into it. That helped. So there you go. Then we had Chris Hero versus Mike Elgin. I really liked this match as well. Like, Hero was in full showmanship here tonight. Like, he was just like he was doing like cartwheels and rolls and flips and stuff. And it was pretty funny, and just showing how like athletic this guy is. Like, he's in incredible shape. Like, and like for a guy his size, he's very agile. So. Nice back and forth between both of them. Like, these two guys were really, really well together. I really wish they could have had another match together, a longer match, because like these guys were very well together. Probably better than Hero and Roderick did at Final Battle. But yeah, Elgin got another big win here, like really showing that he could roll with the big main event stars. So that's really good. Then we had the No Holds Bar match, which was supposed to be Roderick versus Eddie, but Eddie had a staph infection, so he couldn't compete. So Adam Cole came out and said, "Oh, you know, he's gonna take a spot," and you know, this basically, some people were calling this a star-making match for Cole. I could see why, because it was kind of his first major singles match, and like it kind of just showed how tough he was, how much punishment he can take, and it was kind of cool. Really good brawling and really good spots. Like, they really beat the shit out of each other. Like, especially Adam Cole got the shit kicked out of him. Like, he got a few nice stuff in, but Roderick was basically in control of the whole match, which makes sense because Roderick Strong is, you know, a former world champion. He should be in control of most of the match. But like, they really did a good job of making Cole look tough here. So, and I like that Roderick looked good too, like keeping his sort of his like momentum going, you know, and not like just burying him. So I like that too. So then we had the Proving Ground match with the Briscoe brothers versus Jigsaw and Hallowicked. I really enjoyed this match. One thing that it was really, okay, before I get to that, really good back and forth, nice little story about like Briscoe's just kind of almost being heels here, like just they just work a different style. Almost like they didn't respect the whole idea that these guys wore masks and they're kind of cartoony from Chikara. So they were almost being heels, but at the same time, they're being supported by the ROH crowd because, well, they're ROH local. They're ROH guys. So that was kind of cool. Hallowicked and Jigsaw worked pretty well together. I would have preferred if it had been a tag team that actually teams up in Chikara, like maybe Ultra Matches Black and Hallowicked, or even Quackenbush and Jigsaw, or Frightmare and Hallowicked. Some kind of normal, regular team would have been better. But I feel these guys work well together. And, plus they're two first year guys at Chikara, so that kind of helps a lot. And then they had the whole part where the Chikara locker room came out and like basically supported Hallowicked and Jigsaw, and actually kind of led to the win. And I liked it a lot because like it got the crowd excited, like, oh, look at all these guys coming out and everything. But at the same time, I felt it took away from the action for a little bit while all the guys were coming out and supporting. Just in my opinion, like I thought it worked well just because it helped motivate the Chikara guys and everything, showed how united the Chikara guys are in this thing. But that's just my opinion. And like I said, this was really a storyline match. Going forward, like this was just mainly made to set up for the Synergy event that's going on this Saturday, which I'm going to, and was super excited when I announced it, and I'm really looking forward to that. So the match was good though, and it did help. It showed how good these two teams are, and just really it was a nice little preview for what the match is going to be this weekend, and obviously that's going to be the better match. Then we had the main event, which is the ROH World Title match between Dave Richards and Jay Lethal. This was a really awesome match. I really enjoyed this match. Lethal looked probably the best I've seen him since he came back to ROH. Just really showing off how good he's improved over the years. And I think showing that he could be a main event talent. I think Jay Lethal could be a guy that wins the ROH World Title. Obviously not going to happen for a while because I'd say Kevin Steen's next in line, then probably Elgin, and then who knows. But I think Jay Lethal could be a guy that wins the ROH title one day. Both guys, really, it was kind of back and forth for a while. Had a nice little story, like a Davey working over the arm, and Lethal just kind of going all over the place, and just really worked well together. There was one part where Roderick showed up and interfered, and I didn't get it because he interfered with one spot and then he was done, and it was just for me, it was just kind of random. I understand that Roderick's trying to keep himself in the main event picture and everything, and trying to take away from Davey and when he wants to be the spotlight on him, but I just felt it was kind of random here. But like I said, the match was really good, and I would love to see these guys in the main event, a show again. Obviously, I think Jay Lethal's pretty over the crowd. He's improved a lot, and with him dropping the television title recently, maybe he will go back to be pushed forward to the main event. Who knows? But all in all, the show was great. I wouldn't give it an 8, but I'd give it a 7.75. It's really good, and like I said, it really builds a lot of storylines up. You got Kevin Steen starting his storyline. You got Chris Hero's last match here. I forgot to mention that. This was his last match in Independence before he got signed with WWE. You got Jay Lethal showing off a pretty talented match. You got Adam Cole in a star-making match. You got to start the whole Chikara ROH Synergy event here. So you got that for you. So I'd recommend you check it out, but obviously it's not one I'd buy at full price. But that's just me. All right, that's it for me. Take care. Bye.